up. Just give it to them raw. Outwork everybody. Straight up. Outwork everybody. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Outwork everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. I'll work everybody. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. Scraightup Podcast. Yeah. I'll work everybody. I'll work everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. I'll work everybody. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. I'll work everybody. Straight up. I'll work everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. I'll work everybody. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Straight up. Just give it to them raw. I'll work everybody. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. If you don't tune in on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, you listen out. Tell them why. It's the best podcast in the land. That's in the land. Straight up. Real topics and live guests, man. Straight up. Ooh, we spit bars. Straight up. Ooh, we go hard. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Podcast. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Podcast. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Straight up. It's the best podcast in the land. Best in the land. Straight up. Real topics and live guests, man. Straight up. Ooh, we spit bars. Straight up. Ooh, we go hard. Just give it to them raw. Straight up. Podcast. Just give it to them raw.
Terrence Mitchell Beats.
Look here, man. Y'all should already know when Terrence Mitchell on the beats and Josh straight up on the track, it was gonna be epic. Straight up, podcast, Josh give it to him raw. Is the hat tip straight the beer right, y'all? Cause I'ma be pretty as I give it to you raw. Watch your tone, buddy. Take it down, son. what you get today. Scraightup Podcast, shots give it to them raw. Scraightup Podcast, shots give it to them raw. Just give it to them raw. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. Just give it to them raw. Scraightup Podcast, just give it to them raw. Scraightup Podcast, just give it to them raw. Yeah. Just give it to them raw. Just give it to them raw. What's up, folks? Deanna, I see you. Christina, I see you. I think I seen Alicia, a few other people. How y'all feeling today? Listen, I usually do the show on Sundays at 11:30 a.m. I was off today, and quite frankly, I'm quite disturbed. I don't know if you all been paying attention to the news and what's going on with Shanquella Robinson and all those fake-ass friends of hers. But first off, let me give a special shout-out to North Carolina, the North Carolina Beat, because they've been keeping everybody updated on it. What's up, Coach? How you feeling? They've been reporting on it, and it's just a sad story. I'm going to cover it. I'm going to try to get through it. It's kind of disturbing to me. But before we get to starting this, y'all know how I do. No matter when I do a show, it always start off with positive affirmations, baby. That's right. So before we get into breaking this down, we're going to start with some money affirmations, some goals affirmations, some love affirmations. We need to make sure that we are speaking positivity into our lives. We need to make sure that our day start off with positivity. We call them straight up affirmations, baby. That's right. Straight up affirmations, baby. I am able to attract money. I am able to make money easily. I attract it effortlessly and easily. I am always financially stable. I have an endless flow of money. I am always generous. Careful who you be generous with, though. Careful who you be generous with. I control the money. The money doesn't control me. I will use money as a tool to make my life better. I will get money as I deserve a prosperous life. Y'all better spit these positive affirmations into your life. Wherever I go, money flows to me freely. I can overcome any kind of money obstacles that come in my way. Y'all better spit these positive affirmations every single morning. We call these straight up affirmations, baby. Dreams and goals affirmations. I will set clear goals and will take action towards achieving my goals. I will maintain strong willpower so that my habits can be easily changed. And when we say easily changed habits, we mean the habits that are negative. A lot of us have some negative habits that hinder us. We got to get rid of them. Understand that creativity flows inside of you. Your mind needs to be clear and focused. I am creative and I am unlimited. I believe in myself. Now you got to make sure that you love yourself, people. You better speak these affirmations over your life. I love the way that I am. I receive love openly and freely. I am ready for a healthy relationship. I am very satisfied in a fun relationship with a partner that loves me deeply. Y'all better stop trying to love the red flags out of people. Listen, I keep trying to tell y'all every single day you need to speak positive affirmations over your life. If you start every day negatively, negative plus negative equals negative, and it's contagious. So as you walk out of the house else, you know, already not been grateful or thankful for the things that you have. If you wake up, that's a reason to celebrate, people. It's a lot of people that didn't wake up this morning. This young lady, Shanquella Robinson, that we about to talk about in a few seconds, she didn't wake up this morning. Be grateful for your life. Be grateful for the things that you have. Be grateful for the job that you have. Be grateful for the people that really genuinely love you, that you have in your life. Some of y'all don't understand that the reason you don't prosper is because you have a negative mindset. And since your mindset is negative, everything about you gonna be negative. See, you got a job. It's a lot of people out here can't work. You got your health. It's a lot of people that can't listen. It's a lot of my military brothers that can't walk no more. It's a lot. Y'all better learn to be grateful and appreciative of the things you have. And then some of y'all wonder why I got time today. I just looked at my watch. I got time today. Some of y'all don't understand that if you aren't grateful for the things that you have now, why would God bless you with more? When you ask questions like that, you hear this. Crickets. Y'all better learn to start speaking positivity into your life, people. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to get to it. It's time to get to it. Jay Wash, what up, my brother? How you feeling? It's time to get to it. Okay, so somebody got to tell the truth, and it might as well be Josh.
Well, what are you waiting for? Give us the truth, buddy.
You damn right. I'm going to give y'all the truth. Fake friends and family is something, yeah. Hey, Anonymous Me Loud, I feel you. I feel you. I'm from Sugar Creek originally. I feel you. And I need more people to be talking about this. Listen, some of the things that I'm going to discuss is going to be very, very disturbing. And I'm going to try to get through it as best as I can. Because I'm turned up right now. It really disturbs me how we do each other in the black community. It really disturbs me that most of us are confined to sitting at home, being at club home, because we don't know if we can trust going out anywhere or trust the people that we have around us. You know what? I need some of y'all right now to go look at y'all. I said this earlier on one of these other young ladies' podcasts. Shanae, where she at? I think I seen her, Coach Shanae. Listen, let me tell y'all, go back to your pictures or your memories on Facebook from years ago. You are standing right next to your enemies. Yeah, I said it. That's how deep it gets. Go back to your memories on Facebook and your pictures, and you're standing right next to your enemies. Let me tell y'all something. Friends and family are supposed to make us happy. They're supposed to support us when we feeling low. But a lot of them will act like they are our true friends, but they are not interested in a healthy relationship. A lot of friends, so-called friends or family member, only there to benefit from us. These kind of people are toxic. They will do you dirty. They got hidden jealousy up in them, and they will leave you when you need them the most. We call these people fake friends, and it's hard to spot these friends. But after I report on this story, I'm absolutely going to tell y'all some of the signs of a fake friend. Now, in case some of y'all are not familiar with the story of Shanquella Robinson, some of y'all might not be familiar with the story of Shanquella Robinson. Bowman, what's up? Yeah, hey, Anonymous Me Loud Podcast. First of all, let me follow you right now before I forget. Let me follow you right now because I believe in reciprocation. Right? Now, for some of y'all who don't know the story of Shanquella Robinson, I'm going to bring y'all up to speed. If you are unfamiliar with the story of Shanquella Robinson, here you go.
She had a heart of gold. She didn't mistreat nobody.
I mean, I can't even be a grandfather. Can't even walk her down the aisle. She gone. And something is not adding up right here.
We're not gonna stop until we get to the end of it.
Take it to the bottom of it.
We're gonna get to the end of this.
I'm hurt. I'm hurting all the way around.
Tonight, it's become a mystery in Mexico as a Charlotte family tries to find answers into how a 25-year-old wound up dead.
So this happened about 2 weeks ago. Shanquella Robinson went to Mexico with her friends. She arrived early on Friday the 28th, and her family says the next morning she was dead.
Still no criminal charges have been filed in the mysterious death of Shanquella Robinson. Shanquella is originally from Charlotte, North Carolina, but she was found deceased on vacation in Mexico while she was there with her friends. Following her arrival to Mexico, she called her mother to let her know she made it, and after that, her family never saw her or spoke to her again.
You know what, Deanna? Anonymously Loud said that the girl that was actually fighting her in the video is gonna go live at 3 p.m. to tell her side. I'm pretty sure, Anonymously Loud, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a fake page. I'm pretty sure it is because, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's going to be a fake page. And Deanna, you're right. That video was horrible. Like, I cringed just watching it. I mean, she wouldn't even fight back. So for some of y'all, this video is going to tell y'all the story of what really happened. Basically, she went to Mexico with her friends and then come back. Now, Mexico didn't prosecute these people. They were allowed to come back. So here's my thing. As sad as this story is, I wonder if there will even be any kind of justice because it didn't happen on American soil. So I'm not seeing how America can put pressure on them to do anything legally since they're not on their soil. I mean, they can't even do nothing about Brittany Griner. So, but yeah, let's go.
I probably won't be at ease until someone's arrested.
And the family tells me they have contacted the FBI in Charlotte to help them figure out what happened. They also say they'll hire a private investigator if it comes to that. Their daughter will be laid to rest next Saturday.
Now, listen, let me read this out loud for some of y'all who can't see it. It says this video is to bring awareness to the injustices in our community. I mean, no harm to the family and friends of the victim. All information is public knowledge. The information included was gathered by local news outlets, and this is true, but I want to focus on that first sentence for half a second. This video is to bring awareness to the injustices in our community. And let me tell y'all something. I always say I got a love-hate relationship with my community. I'm a proud black man, Cadillac, rim driving, 42 years old. I know all the things that go on in our hoods all across America. But what really grinds my gears is the only time we really seem to turn up is in tragedy. And like, when will we do something? When will we start uplifting each other? When will we start motivating, pushing each other? When will we start being genuine people? Now, that's not to say that there's no genuine people in our community, but it's not enough of us. You understand what I'm saying? It's few and far between, and that really grinds my gears because it seems like the only time we ever care is when something tragic hits our doorsteps. You know, it's people out here getting killed for next to nothing, and it seems like the only time we turn up is if we get shot or gunned down unjustly by a different ethnicity, or if something like this happens. And we got to do better, people. We really got to do better, but let's go.
Shanquella Robinson was 25 years old and lived in Charlotte, North Carolina. According to her social media, she attended West Charlotte High School and later went off to graduate.
According to the news clips, Mexico said there is no foul play and they have to hire a private investigator if they want to see justice, pretty much. But I wonder if the video and the autopsy changed their minds. I'm wondering this too. An Anonymously Loud podcast, please drop your information for me so I know when you go live with your podcast. I love supporting other podcasters. Hey, listen, support is free, people. It costs you nothing to hit like. It costs you nothing to hit share. It costs you nothing to watch somebody, check somebody out and see if you can rock with them. Listen, the fact that they ruled no foul play and let them come home is mind-boggling to me. It really is. Because once they left that country, there's really nothing that they can do. Like, even if they were to change it, I mean, like, even if they get a private investigator, like, can they extradite them back over to Mexico and then send them to jail there? I wonder, because see, these countries got different kind of rules and regulations, and we all know that Mexico is not the cream of the crop when it comes to prosecuting criminals. So I'm wondering if they will be able to do something. I pray so. Yeah, and anonymously loud, I do have the video clip of the friend of Khalil, who supposedly got there later than everybody else. So I do have a clip of that. But his story got so many holes in it, I don't even know if I can believe anything he say. And then I watched the young man yesterday, his live on North Carolina The Beat, where he has a conversation with him. And I mean, that man's so lost that he didn't know that giving mouth to mouth is CPR. So I don't know if I could, I don't know if I could trust anything that man says. But listen, let me get through this story real quick so we can catch people up to speed, and then we'll dive into it. Yeah, you seen that BS clip? Hey, listen, that clip, I was like, what? So, yes, Shanae, everybody had a different story, so it was mind-boggling to me. Listen, man, let's get through this to bring some people up to speed, because there might not be. The only reason I don't like doing stories like this. I like focusing on topics that help people, like, a lot of mental health and things like that. But I do stories like this because I know that a lot of us, sadly, in our community, don't keep up with the news. So, and I want this story to get as much attention as possible. So, yeah, and that's what bothers me. Like, how y'all leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you leave? How do you just leave? Y'all call your friends? Like, listen, man, friends are so grimy and snakes. People always ask me, Josh, why do you always rock by yourself? It's a simple answer. Because I don't trust none of you yeah, some of that. I don't trust y'all. I really don't trust y'all. Long live Dyrell. How you feeling today? Let's go.
From Winston-Salem State University, Shanquella friends and family described her as loving, compassionate, and goal-oriented. Her mother told the local news that she had a heart of gold, she loved everybody, and pretty much everybody loved her. Her daughter also was a boss. Shanquella was a business owner of a hair braiding business that was popular with kid braiding. She then ventured off to open and own a women's clothing boutique store. Shanquella was driven and determined to conquer whatever she put her mind to. She was very hardworking, but she loved everything that she did. When she wasn't working, reports stated she spent the majority of her time with family and close friends. She also loved adventure, so she would frequently travel on her downtime. But sadly, while she went on vacation to Cabo with her close friends this year, it was reported that she died within 24 hours of arriving.
You know what? Hey, what Kiana just said really hits home, because she just said this generation has no care for anyone or anything other than themselves. So desensitive. Y'all know the word I'm trying to say. It's wild. And listen, I agree. People always ask me, yo, why you stay in the country? Because I don't have as many issues as as the big cities. Am I scared? No, I'm a full-blown combat vet. I'm ready for the smoke. But I got a family to raise. And if I'm thinking about my family and my kids, it's wild out here. This generation is scared to take a punch. I'm 42 years old. I'm an 80s baby, born June 6, 1980. This generation is literally scared to take a punch. Back in my days, we ain't pull no guns and knives and kill people. Some people pull knives and guns, but it wasn't like that. We threw these paws. Right? And some of the people that I threw paws with, we end up becoming some of the best of friends. You know what I'm saying? So this generation is so wild. It's like, that's right, Anonymously Loud Podcast, Gemini gang, baby. Gemini gang. What'd you say, Mr. Scraightup? He said, bang, bang, Gemini gang, baby. Bang, bang, Gemini gang. High five on that one, Mr. Straight Up. High five. Now get out of here, man. You making the ladies look at you too much. You making the ladies look at you too much, okay? Stop stealing my shine, sir. Stop stealing my shine. But listen, back in the days, and Jay Watch is somebody who knows me personally. I love when people who know me personally watch. We threw paws growing up, man. Even in the military, we threw paws. You get what I'm saying? And then some of the people that I threw paws with, we end up becoming best of friends. This generation is just some of the most grimiest, snake, stupid ass,
stupid, clown ass, dog ass.
Some of the most pathetic human beings I've ever seen. And so, Kiana, as you say that, it really strikes a nerve in me because why? You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got nothing better to do. And I blame a lot of this on society itself because when I was growing up, we had rec centers. You know what I'm saying? We had all kind of stuff to do. These days, it ain't nothing for kids to do. Yeah, and then a lot of y'all blame. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. I don't care. You know what? I'm gonna go there. I don't care. Before I continue with this show, I gotta go there. Is the hat tip straight? Is the beard? Ooh, it smell like bourbon, baby. Cause I'm gonna be pretty when I say this shit. A lot of y'all blame your parents because a lot of y'all are letting technology and social media raise your child. A lot of y'all too busy trying to become some kind of social media influencer. By the way, 95% of you social media influencers are dumpster juice anyway. Most of y'all ain't doing nothing but stealing other people's content from Twitter or Instagram or stealing memes and writing them out as if it's your own. Y'all too busy trying to get some kind of clout than trying to raise your damn child. Y'all will throw a tablet or a video game in their face. Y'all don't check on your child. Y'all raise your child as if they get on your nerves. Back when we was growing up, we was outside. We had to find something to do. Josh, though, you better be home by the time those street lights come on, but you ain't about to be in this house all damn day. You better get about my house. Go find something to do with yourself. We don't do that today. And while half of y'all are pretending to be somebody, because the majority of y'all are fraudulent, while half of y'all are pretending to be somebody on social media, guess what? Your child is all over social media themselves. They inboxing people, doing all kind of stuff. They get all of these, man, listen. Toxic parents is a real thing. I blame a lot. Ain't no running in and out, none of that. A lot of this stuff is going on because you parents are dumpster juice. You toxic yourself. You too busy worried about yourself and your fake ass image on social media that you don't tend to your kids. Huh? You yell and scream at your kids all damn day. You don't pay no kind of attention to your child. Your child won't even talk to some of y'all are just. Yeah, I blame a lot of y'all parents for this stuff because, and a lot of y'all, I'm gonna say this too. A lot of y'all parents are mad because you can't parent the you out of your child. You mad at your child because you can't parent the you out of your child. Yeah, I said it. I ain't scared of y'all. I said it. You dumpster juice. So what do? You pass that dumpster juice spirit on down to your child. So now your child grows up to be dumpster juice, just like mama, just like daddy. Y'all need to start putting these kids in some after school programs. Start paying attention to your child. Actually, half of y'all are parents, and now let me stop calling y'all parents because a lot of y'all ain't parents. Let me just break this down. A lot of y'all ain't parents. A lot of y'all are just sperm donors, ovary donors. Yeah, I said it. Both men and women. Y'all ain't parents. Y'all just there to be there. So these kids is out here running amok because you trash bag. Yeah, I said it. Let's get back to this story. Yeah, I'm on one, bro. I'm on one. People get on my damn nerves. I'm sorry, y'all, but this gets me worked up because a lot of this stuff is happening because of these raggedy ass parents out here. That young lady had a future. She was a boss, 25 years old. 25, and I'm gonna say this, a lot of y'all older people are jealous of the younger people because they refuse to carry on with these generational curses that we. So sick of y'all. Let's go.
So the death certificate has a section that reads, was it accidental or violent death? Yes was typed into that section, so it's still not clear which one authorities meant to select. The U.S. State Department told Queen City News that Mexican authorities say there's no clear evidence Robinson was murdered.
According to reports on Friday, October 28, 2022, 25-year-old Shanquella Robinson, her best friend Khalil, and 5 others went to Cabo, Mexico.
6 people, y'all. 5 other people besides her. These are so-called friends. 6 people. And you mean to tell me not one of y'all? Like, this is why I think setup. Not now one of y'all thought to intervene. Not now one of y'all said, yo, wait a minute, stop this. See, this is what I be telling you, man. Jealousy is a communicable disease. And that shit is spreading at an alarming rate. And a lot of people be jealous of you, not just because materialistic things, but a lot of people are jealous because of the way that other people love you. A lot of people are jealous of your energy. You got to be very careful these days who you let around you. Because if you let people like this around you, bad things happen.
When Shanquella made it to Cabo, she contacted her mother and told her they had a chef and they were getting ready to eat.
They had a chef, they was getting ready to eat. They was eating tacos, something, salad or something they was eating. And I said, well, okay, I love you, have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. And I never talked to my child again, and she never made it back home. They had a villa, and they stayed there all night. They didn't go out at all.
The next day, Saturday, October 29, 2022, Shanquella's mother received a phone call, but this time from her daughter's best friend, Khalil. According to Khalil, Shanquella wasn't feeling well.
They said she wasn't feeling well. She had alcohol poison. They couldn't get a pulse. Each one of the people that was there with her was telling different stories.
Each and every last one of the people told a different story. Every single last one of them had a different story to tell.
He told her mother that Shanquella had alcohol poisoning, and unfortunately, the medics could not save her daughter.
The group stayed here at Villa Linda 32, a property listed on CaboVillas.com. A rep with the company says the group called the concierge for help Saturday afternoon. The concierge called a doctor who gave CPR. Robinson died at 3 p.m., an estimated 15 minutes after her injury.
Reports then alleged her best friend and the 5 others returned to the U.S. a day earlier while Shanquella's body was still in Mexico. Although her best friend reiterated that Shanquella had died from alcohol poisoning, her family says that all of her friends on the trip had a different story as to how she died. From there, their family did their own digging. Her family paid $6,000 to get her body flown back to the United States.
Man, picture that. Picture that. Hey, long live Darrell. Let me tell you something. If I seen my best friend, I don't care if it's women or not. If I seen somebody jumping on my best friend, you best believe everybody in that mug is getting these paws. You best believe. Listen, now this one guy says that he wasn't there. He got there after everything happened. We'll dive into that in a second. But at least 4 other people were there. One of them recording the video because a video surfaced and the fact that she was naked during the video really disturbed me. Really grind my gears. If I see one of my friends getting hands put on them, I'm jumping in. I don't care if it's women. Listen, I ain't one. I got 7 sisters and I'm the only boy. But you ain't about to jump on my friend. I don't care. It's not happening. And there you go. Long live Darrell. I'm definitely not leaving my best friend in Mexico. What kind of best friend are you? You leave your bed. You leave. Just leave the body. Her parents had to pay $6,000 just to get her body back into the United States. How are you her best friend? So see, that would let me know that he was involved from the jump. Because how are you going to leave your best friend all the way in Mexico? Where they do that at? Never in the history of nigga have I ever seen somebody leave their best friend in a whole nother country. I ain't leaving my best friend inside a damn corner store yet by themselves, let alone a whole nother country. So you just left your friend. That's right. We came together. We leave together. That's right. If you listen, so Kiana, let me make something clear. Because this generation has the urge to pick up their phone just to get clout these days. That's what this generation does. This generation, instead of helping, I mean, no matter what story you see, take off. Somebody took out their phone recording. The young lady in Ohio who got shot and killed by the police. Grown-ass people, teenage girl. What did they do? They didn't help. They took out their phone. People are always looking for a way to make clout instead of helping each other. What happened to being genuine and caring? Like, people these days are just so heartless and cold. Like, I can't see myself walking down the street or in this situation, seeing somebody getting hurt like that and not helping. Like, what? And if you've seen the video, she wasn't even fighting back. Like, she didn't want to fight back.
It states, the medical reports further revealed that Shanquella's death had nothing to do with alcohol, per her family. Medical reports state that Shanquella had a broken neck and a cracked spine at the time of her death. They believe she could have been beaten.
The autopsy came back. They said it didn't have anything to do with alcohol. Say that she had been, she had a broken neck and her spine in the back was cracked. She had been beaten. No one told the same story, so I never believed them anyway. They didn't call us to the very last minute. And then on top of that, they said the maid found them.
Queen City News obtained Robinson's death certificate, which lists the cause of death as severe spinal cord injury and atlas luxation, which is instability in the uppermost vertebrae. In the section where police could have noted any sign of intoxication, it says, person found unconscious on her living room.
And according to the NC Beats, who's been following this story from the beginning, they also received photos of Shanquella in which her face was swollen, she had a knot on her head, her eyes were swollen, and her lips were split.
We want justice for...
Now, this is the young man who went live yesterday. He does a good job over there. Shout out to North Carolina, the Beat. I'm going to drop that link in here. Just in case y'all want to. Now, I hate watching the video, but if y'all want to see it and haven't seen it, here's the link. There you go. North Carolina Beat. This young man did a good job. All of them doing a good job, but this young man been on the forefront of it. I don't know him personally. But from what I've been seeing and watching and the reporting that he's been doing a good job. But here you go.
Shanquella Robinson, okay? Her best friend of more than 5 years, about 6-7 years. His name is Khalil Cook. Now, Khalil is a friend. I'm talking about like a friend. You know how you have that best friend where you hang out with, you go on vacations together, you hang out all the time, you know, you go out to dinner, shopping, whatever. You come over to mama's house, you hang out, and we're talking about best friend. We're not talking about no friend where we just meet people at the club 3-4 times and then we call ourselves friends. No, we're not talking about that type of friends. We're talking about someone who is supposed to have your back.
So, Mika, Styles, hey, first of all, hey, how you doing? Second, that's the first thing I thought. Excuse me, 1 second. That's the first thing I thought was, I wonder if it had something to do with one of these dudes. But then my mind wouldn't allow me to believe anything other than all of them are scumbags. Because I don't care what it had to do with. There is absolutely no reason why you watch somebody get beat on the way that was. You know, and Monty, you're absolutely correct. We know they ain't shit because all of them lied in the first place. I'm telling you, man, ain't no way I can leave, think about this. I can try to make myself believe that the person who committed the crime will fly back. But for every last one of them just to leave her like that, every last one of them, not just one, 5 people just leave her. Left her in that country by herself. I just can't fathom that. Like, my mind can't comprehend this. All 5 of you just left? You just left her there? Come on, man. Rico, what's up?
When I spoke to the mom and Shanquella's sister today,
Tori, what's happening?
You know, she told me that, you know, Khalil would be walking around pacing. You know, whatever it was that happened, it was eating him alive. So he brings over Winter and Dejanay. Okay, he brings those two over at one point.
Now, if you didn't see the video, it shows Dejanay, or whatever her name is, scumbag, swamp donkey, sewer cricket, whatever you want to call her, trifling tail. She is the one doing the beating in the video. It doesn't show anybody else in the video, but I'm sure there are more videos to come. Sharon, Shanita, how you doing, honey? I'm pretty sure there's more videos to come. Listen, when you do stuff like this, you don't get away with it. You know, y'all might be getting away with it temporarily because it happened over in a whole nother country. But the truth always comes to light. So if one video was recorded, I'm pretty sure 4 other people in the room, because supposedly one of the friends wasn't there and got there and found her. We're going to get into that in a second, but let's let him finish telling the story. Hey, Tara, how you doing? Sonia, what's happening?
You know, at that point, you know, the family had been told that there was a fight over there and that they jumped on Shanquella.
Hold on. So, Mika, you said the video was only put out to try and save one of them? Okay, I didn't know that. Now, once again, this is me reporting. This is me doing research. You know, I don't have all the facts of this. Nobody has all the facts of this. So if you all know something that I don't know, listen, I'm not one of them podcast hosts to try to pretend like I know everything. You know what I'm saying? So help me help you. If you have any links or articles or anything as we're doing this show that's updated, please let me know. Shoot me an inbox, post it in here. I'll try to get the video clips or whatever and put it up here for everybody to see. So I didn't know that. Where's the video from the girl with the blue shirt and the white nails? I haven't seen that, but if you find it, Mika, please let me know.
Well, the sister, Quilla, had asked the girls, you know, was it true or not? And they said, no, it was no fight going on. It wasn't nothing like that or whatever. So they said, at this point, we're just going to wait for the autopsy to come back, you know. All right, y'all saying it's alcohol poisoning, y'all not changing. Okay, we're just going to wait till the autopsy come back. Well, the autopsy comes back, and the autopsy says that Shanquella had a broken neck. She had a spinal cord was severed, broken, and she was beaten. A photo that when I spoke to Mr. Bernard earlier this morning, he told me that he shared a photo with the mom and the sister that showed Shanquella on the table, and it showed her forehead swollen, eyes swollen, lips busted, as if she had got into a fight.
Her family also discovered that other Americans were found dead in Mexico on this.
Now, see, this is the part that scares me, to see if she's even going to get justice, being that it happened in Mexico. This part scares me.
Same day as Shanquella, all while vacationing as well.
Family members tell us Candace Florence was a creator and a force to be reckoned with. Candace and her friend Jordan Marshall were both found dead in their Mexico City Airbnb last week. Candace's boyfriend was on the phone with her when she started getting sick. He then called the Airbnb host to do a welfare check, and authorities found Candace, Jordan, and Jordan's friend Cortez Hall inside.
However, Queen City News spoke with the officials at the U.S. State Department in Mexico. They refute the claims that Shanquella was murdered, saying that police initially indicated that there was no evidence of foul play. Mexican authorities also refused to press charges on anyone in this case. Shanquella's family refuses to believe their daughter's death was an accident, and they vow to find the truth about what happened that night in Cabo. Right now, her friends are being reshared all over social media, thousands of times on every blog website. They're not suspects in the case. What happened?
You hear that? They're not even suspect in the case. Video surface, they're not even suspect. See, that's the part that gets me, is that it happened in Mexico, and the Mexican police let them go. And long live Darrell, you're absolutely correct. There are so many different stories. We all know y'all lying. Tanisha, hey, how you doing? Nova, what's happening? Dominique, I try to speak to people if I see them, try to have manners and whatnot, Southern in me. But it happened in Mexico, so I'm wondering, I pray that she gets justice. Because too many times something happens like this, like the Kamika, y'all remember I think her name was Kamika Jenkins in Chicago, all chilling with her friends. Next thing you know, her body in a cooler somewhere. Like that case is still an open case, So I pray they get justice.
We obtained a list of 7 guests who signed into the villa and called the phone numbers they left with the company. Some numbers weren't valid.
Please leave your message for...
And others went to voicemail.
As of today, her friends, family, and loved ones are still fighting for justice. Another devastating story, and another young lady from North Carolina. You guys know that I am from there. Me and this young lady, we had a lot of mutual friends, to the point that I cheered in college with girls that she cheered with. And just seeing them on my timeline, devastated, wanting answers. I hope that the family gets the answers that they deserve. You guys, let me know your thoughts and your opinions about this. Let's please respect the victim in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys dearly. And with that being said, don't forget to check on your loved ones.
So listen, and I got a few more clips to play. So Sonia, I'm gonna read that comment, but I'm not gonna condone this, right? Because I don't want nobody to say, yo, Josh straight up said go do it, right? But I'm gonna read this comment. I won't say if I agree or disagree with it, but I'm gonna read it. That should tell you. Yeah. What the F is there to question when you see the burly, I call her swamp donkey because that's what she looked like, just a whole swamp donkey, just a hideous sea gorilla. When you see the burly heifer jumping on a girl while the Fruity Pebble is recording. NC better put some real street justice down on all those hoes. Now, this is true, Deanna. I wouldn't show my face nowhere in North Carolina if I were them. But listen, again, now, one of the friends, supposedly the friend of Khalil, supposedly, now remember, this is supposedly, okay? Supposedly didn't get there until after the incident was over. Now, if you follow this story, somebody just said it a second ago, all of these friends are going live to tell their sides of stories. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I wouldn't want nothing to do with it. I wouldn't want to go live. I'm not a fan of putting no kind of business on social media. It just makes it worse. And clearly, y'all got 2 brain cells and they had civil war with each other because we already know that each and every last one of y'all told a different story. We already know that there's a video, like the girl, Anonymous Podcast said that there's a girl, the girl that was actually doing the beating is going to go live and tell her side of the story. Well, there's nothing to tell. We already seen it, right? So if you truly wanted to tell your side of the story, you should have told the truth to them cops. But apparently, supposedly, this young man right here in this clip is one of the people that was there. He claims to not have gotten there until after everything was over. But my mans that we seen earlier from the North Carolina beat actually had a conversation with this young man, and he didn't even know what time he got there. He didn't even know that CPR was that giving mouth to mouth. He doesn't say it here, but he said he was giving mouth to mouth to her. So, but he didn't know that mouth to mouth is part of CPR. And here he's saying he was playing slow music for her and giving her a massage and all. So everything he say is just out of whack. But here we go.
Cooking, so we made it to the living room. I cut on some soft music, sitting with her, rubbing her head, just chilling, waiting till the nurse came, because that's what I was informed that was happening. At first I was told that it was a male coming, and then a female showed up. So by that time, I skipped another thing. Quilla wasn't found dead. She wasn't found dead. The maids found her slumped over the toilet in her room. That's what they did find her, slumped over her toilet in her room. That's what I was told. Quilla was not dead when I got there. Yeah, boom. Okay, so when I get in there, I go in, I see Quilla, I see she chilling, I put her on her side.
All right, so Meek, is this the video you was talking about earlier? This is the video you was talking about earlier?
I go out and make that video where I'm talking about I'm here, that I Quilla get up. I'm thinking like, damn, we got stuff to do, ATVs, a boat, dinner. I missed the chefs, I missed everything. So I'm like, damn, I'm thinking, Quilla, let's get up. I say that in the video, everybody can hear it, everybody knows. Everybody that know me heard me say this shit. That was my first video when I got there, or second, because I made a video of he pulling up to the villa, but he was cutting up the guy. I'll get the timestamp for y'all, but that's not gonna work, so I guess the real FBI or whatever had to put those right timelines together, but I'm gonna start with the NCB. That faggot is so stupid and got y'all believing everything that's wrong. I was not there till the next day. I didn't see a fight. I didn't know it was a fight. I didn't know it was a video. I didn't know they did any harm, anything. I went in there and
Sonya is on one. I like Sonya. Sonya, you're absolutely right. When you go live to try to prove you're innocent, to me, that all you're doing, you're sealing your fate. Because she said criminals love going live while looking dumb trying to mislead people on social media just to be caught 48 hours later because they're dumb. Yes. Like, if you're truly innocent, you're not worrying about none of this. And you damn sure don't want to bring more attention to yourself. Why would you go live and bring more attention to yourself? You ask questions like that, you hear this. Why would you go live and bring more attention to yourself?
told it was alcohol poisoning, so that's what I helped her as. That's what I helped her as. I didn't leave her side. I put on soft music, Summer Walker rubbing her head till the nurse came in. Nobody even talked about the nurse. Nobody even said the nurse came. None of this stuff. So I'm really not.
Now, here's the thing. In the conversation that was played yesterday, and I'll try to find it for y'all. He also said that he was giving her mouth to mouth. So you rubbing her head, you giving her mouth to mouth, but you allowed everybody to say that she died from alcohol poisoning? Bro, you got there and seen her. Y'all about to hear him say that she had a busted lip, had knot on her eye, all kind of stuff. Why would you think that she died from alcohol poisoning after seeing those types of bruises? What?
Understanding where this story is coming from and why it's out here like this, because it's wrong. It's wrong. And for y'all to be attacking me, an innocent stuff.
Yes, Kiana. He's about to say that. See, that's my thing. They all got back. They basically said that she died from alcohol poisoning. I didn't know that. The fact that they took her personal belongings back to her mother and then disappeared is crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they did that. But like I said, if you know something, please inform us because it's an ongoing story.
Oh, like, I'm really innocent as fuck. I went there to enjoy my birthday. Like, to enjoy my birthday and to really just goddamn have fun. I didn't have not 1 second of fun. Didn't take one shot, didn't smoke one blunt, didn't do anything. I went straight to Quilla. She was not found dead. She was found unresponsive. Yes, unresponsive. She was unresponsive. I tried to get her to talk to me and all that, but it was none of that. There was none of that going on. Oh shit. Yeah, but other than that, I did. Oh yeah, I know y'all probably asking that. When I walked in there, I didn't really notice the knot on her head.
How do you not notice the knot on her head? You do a live conversation saying you gave her mouth to mouth, but you didn't see a knot on her head? What? You do a live phone conversation where you tell everybody that you gave her mouth to mouth and you didn't see a knot on her head. You this close. That means you can see everything on her. If I'm this close to you, I can see the pimple that's just now starting to arise on your face. How do you not see? Yes, and D.A. Braid, he's about to say that too. Let me play the video.
I did see the bump on her lip. She did have a blood vessel bust in her eye, and that's it. But I didn't really go in there like, damn, y'all jumped her, y'all beat her ass, what's going on? Like, could they know? Man, and nobody even told me about nothing. I was blind to everything. I'm literally in there giving her my all. Like, come on, girl, we is 2,000 miles away from home. 2,000 miles away from home. Don't nobody deserve this. Damn, 51 questions. Bro, why is y'all talking about blood that y'all kill y'all friend? I wasn't there. I don't have those answers for you from Friday to 3 o'clock when I got to Cabo. I just don't have them answers. I posted my flight itinerary. When I got there, I can't make that up. I can't. I really don't know what else to do but show y'all fucking the real tickets if I can even find them when I landed and didn't land.
Check this out. If I'm innocent, I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody at all. I'm not trying to prove nothing to Mika, Long Live Darrell, Chatara, Akila, Kiera, D.A. Braid Slinger, Kiana, Sonia, Deborah, nobody. I'm innocent. I'm not proving it. The only people that's going to know anything about, here you go, officer. Here's my itinerary. I was not there. End of discussion. That's it. To me, this whole thing screams setup. It really does, because how the hell, what? When you go live, let me get through this video.
But I could post the video, I could show the video, it's gonna show the timestamps because it's in my archive. I got there at 3-something p.m. I made my first video at 4:26. That's me outside by the pool, saying, Quilla, get up, let's go, we got stuff to do. Let's go have fun. There was no fun in that. There was no fun in that. There was nothing good coming from that, man. I went in there with my bag, put it down, went to the game room, went to the living room, stayed there. Worst time of my life. And now y'all on here trying to say I killed her. Me, the nigga that got there a day late. A day late. The nigga y'all didn't see in the video. I have 1,030,000 tattoos. Do I sound like I was in that video? Go listen to it again. Do you hear my voice in that video? Like, come on, bro. Y'all niggas is really stupid. The bitches is stupid. The old ladies, all of y'all are stupid. I don't care who's after me because I have all my time spent. I've been real close and cordial with everybody who really means something. So everybody else, this was just.
Now listen. That's what I think. If he truly did come late, it was because he didn't want to be bothered. Miss Diva, hey, how you doing? If you watch on YouTube, I'm allowed to put your comments on the screen. If you watch on YouTube, I don't know why Facebook won't let my platform do it. I'm working on it. Listen, everything here is black owned. I built it from scratch. So working out the kinks, for some reason, Facebook won't allow me to put the comments on the screen. But if you want to watch on YouTube, here you go. All right. There you go. Kiera, that's what I asked myself. That's what I asked myself. So you get there a whole day late, but she died 24 hours after arriving. Make it make sense. There are so many different holes in this story that it's insane. It's absolutely insane. For them to be going, Deanna just said something. The guilt would be eating me alive. And now listen, I'm a combat veteran. Nah, I didn't push paper. 13 Bravo, look it up. Field artilleryman, 5 combat tours, served 10 years, had to do some despicable things that I don't talk about. Guilt still eats me to this day. There is no way, after doing some of the things that I had to do in the military, that I will be going live. It took me years to get over some of the things that I did in the military. And I still ain't fully over them. The last thing I'm going to do is be going live when something like this has happened. This is the last thing I'm going to do. For y'all to be going live, supposedly trying to clear y'all names, only telling us that you even more guilty. Long live Darrell. Seeing that fight video really broke my spirit. I couldn't even bring myself to play that clip for y'all. To see her like that, naked, not wanting to fight back. And you know she probably didn't fight back specifically because those were her supposed friends. Every single thing that young man said was contradicting. Everything. Everything I've seen and heard has been contradicting. Everything. I cannot listen, some of y'all seen the fight video. Yeah, Diva, absolutely. You confess, you're guilty. Jerry Ann, here's the crazy part. This is the part that hurt me the most watching that video. The fact that she was naked disturbed me, couldn't stand it. The fact she wouldn't fight back, couldn't stand it. But the actual supposed friend that was recording, screaming, fight back. Rashi Tamira, listen. Miss Diva just said, with friends like that, who needs enemies? Let me tell y'all something. Y'all better be careful who you call friends these days. And a lot of y'all are too quick to call someone friends. Some of y'all, the second somebody accepts your friend request on fucking Facebook, you think that's your friend in real life. Some of y'all literally crave attention from so many people and you don't understand. You ignore all the signs. Y'all better stop trying to, listen, when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. Believe them. Because we as people, myself included, we love ignoring and trying to love the red flags out of people. When someone shows you who they are, you gotta believe them. People these days are different. So Eugene just said something that I really want to dive into. Eugene just said, where are the protests? Where's the outrage? So last Sunday, I think it was, I did a show called Dear Black Community because I was absolutely outraged that the thing would take off, and then what did we do? We didn't show no rage. All we did was make a video of his death go viral. I need the black community to care. We need to learn some empathy. We need to stop turning up only when it's a white cop shooting one of us. Because that's really the only time we protest, really the only time we act a damn donkey is when another ethnicity do something to us. But when something like this happened, when something like Takeoff happened, you can name 1,000,001 scenarios, black folks getting killed, and to us it's, oh, another Pookie got killed. And then some of y'all really get on my nerves. Kiera, what's happening? Some of y'all really get on my nerves because what y'all do is you wait until it's trending. I'm going to say this. I don't care. I don't care if somebody don't like it. I don't care if somebody don't like it. We need to hear it. Sadly, in the black community, we tend to only care if it's trending. Yeah, I said it. We tend to only care when it's trending. Once it stopped trending, we don't care no more. Kiera said the main ones who always want to go on a trip be the main ones who are not to be trusted. I don't trust nobody, man. I trust what's in my house. That's it. And it's sad that we got to be like that. It's very sad that we got to be like that because it's so much things that you can go out there and do these days. But we won't. Why? Because we know if our people involved, it can turn into some craziness. Listen, talking about this story, it gets deep, but I want to go deeper. I cannot finish this show without letting y'all know some of the signs of fake friends. Some of us be so blinded. And listen, let me tell y'all something. Stop thinking that little term that we get told our whole lives, because family be the same way. Blood is thicker than water. A little bit of peroxide and water washes away blood, and strangers become family every day, B. Yeah, I said it. We got to stop ignoring the signs of people who are just fake as hell. How many of y'all be sitting here talking to somebody, the only time your friend call you, if the only time your so-called friend call you is when they want you to be their emotional dumping ground? The conversation is always a one-way street. The braid slinger just said it. It's always a warning of destruction. You just got to pay attention. And most of us don't pay attention. But listen, on this show, I got cartoons that help me spit bars. Signs of a fake friend. Let's go.
Hey everyone, and welcome to Top Think. Today we're going to learn about 18 signs you have fake friends. Now, let's begin. Number 1, superficial knowledge. Fake friends only know you at a superficial level. They know surface level facts about what you like and how you spend your time, but they're not interested in you as a person.
They're not interested in you as a person at all. The only time they're interested in you is if they can gain something from you, if they can get something from you, if they benefit from you. I got time today.
They don't understand your dreams or your values, and they don't take an interest in the important things in your life. Oftentimes, fake friends talk to you as if you're a complete stranger. You find yourself thinking, does this person know me at all?
Do they even know me at all? How many people you talk to them, you feel drained. You talk to them, you're like, how do you not know that about me? Look, I got time today.
If this sounds familiar, your friend may only be interested in a superficial relationship. So don't waste your time hoping for something more. Number 2, hoping.
Listen, this the one. Hoping for failure. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I know. You see the pretty flickering screens, the pretty shirt, the pretty... And you thought you was going to come here and get some drama and BS like the rest of these podcasts. Nah, on this show, we spit bars. On this show, we spit that real. On this show, we raise awareness. The Scraightup Podcast will be a household name. Number 2 on the list, hoping for failure. A lot of people they be in secret competition with you. They supposed to be your friend, but they be in secret competition with you and still be losing, might I add. Ooh-wee. They be hoping you fail.
For failure. When something good happens in your life, you want to celebrate with the people you care about. But fake friends aren't interested in celebrating your success. Fake friends don't want you to succeed. They aren't happy when you're happy because they don't care about you the way real friends do. When you find success, they become distant, bitter, and humiliated. Ultimately,
ooh-wee. Do you got a friend that when you finally find success, they become bitter, humiliated, distant? See, we got to learn to stop. See, most of our problem is we want to give people the benefit of the doubt. That's what we do. But giving people the benefit of the doubt these days can get you killed. I got time today. I got time.
Fake friends want to see you fail. When you don't, it makes them feel small and insecure. Number 3, emotional outlets.
Emotional outlets. Listen, I got time today. Hey, is the hat tip, hey Eugene, is the hat tip straight? Buddy, I got the hat tip straight. Hey, Kiana, the beard smell like bourbon, baby. Because I'm going to be pretty when I say this here. A lot of people, so-called friends, will only call you to dump all their emotions onto you. Yeah, I said it. They want to use you as their emotional dumping ground. The second, you want to know how you know if they trash bag or dumpster juice? The second you start to speak anything about you, they flip it. Oh, yeah. But when I was y'all be allowing people to use you as their emotional dumping ground. And I told y'all, these cartoons be spitting bars.
A fake friend will talk about all the stressful things happening in their lives. They rant about their troubles. They complain about their partners. They expect you to sit and listen to their feelings for hours.
Hey, Akila, she just said, that's why my circle is a dot. I have one friend. Hey, Akila, I tell people all the time, my circle is tighter than a period at the end of a sentence.
Yeah, talk to him.
Pause. Yeah, I said it. Let's go.
But they never return the favor. To a fake friend, your feelings are not as important as theirs. They view your relationship as a one-way emotional outlet. But this is not a healthy or happy dynamic. Real friends know that every friendship is a two-way street. You listen to them, and they listen to you.
You listen to them, and they listen to you. How many of y'all out there, I'm going to ask the question, I don't care. I'm going deep because so many of us get in these kind of situations because we don't pay attention to the signs. How many of y'all out there got those friends that call you and they always telling you about how messed up their relationship is, how messed up their job is, how messed up yada, 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 etc. And the sad part is you can give them advice and they don't use that advice, but they will keep calling you and telling you about the same dumb. And don't you ever speak on anything you going through. Oh, Lord, because then it's this. Told y'all these cartoons be spitting balls.
If someone in your life is unwilling to listen, their hearts may not be in the right place. Number 4, sudden exhaustion. Spending time with your friends should feel energizing and uplifting.
We all got that one friend that when we get invited to something, the first thing we say is, who gonna be there? And then they mention that one Debbie Downer ass, clown ass,
Oh, stupid ass. Oh, clown ass. Oh, dog ass.
that one clown ass friend that sucked the life out of us just by their name being mentioned. Here's the kicker. We will get that, right? But then we will still go to that event. And then we will leave that event feeling exhausted, feeling drained. Newsflash, just saying, if you ever go around somebody and every single time you go around them, your energy shift into a negative light, guess what? You might not need to be with that person.
But fake friends have a negative impact on your mood and your self-esteem. Before you see them, you're excited to spend time together. But as soon as they enter the room, you start wishing you were somewhere else.
As soon as you enter the room, you wish you were somewhere else. I had to step away from a friend because she called me a bad friend for not listening to her the way she wanted to be listened to. I was so surprised. Why are you surprised? And did you take that as a red flag? See, that's what I keep telling people. Red flags be there and we ignore them. Oh, that's just so-and-so. A lot of us are doing it. That's just how such and such is. No, I ain't got time for such and such BS. Anything that drains my energy in a negative way do not need to be around me. Have a good one, Miss Diva.
Maybe this person creates stress and negativity in your life, or maybe they make you feel worse about yourself. Either way, this person sucks the life right out of you because your friendship isn't positive or healthy. Number 5, needless favors.
Needless favors. This the one, y'all. This the one. I got something on my lip. Y'all let me go live. Y'all ain't see. Got crumbs on my lip and stuff. What's wrong with y'all? What's wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't gonna tell me that I got some crumbs on my lip. I'm sitting here reporting my ass off and spitting bars, and y'all wasn't gonna tell me that I got something on my lip. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all get on my damn nerves. I hate all of y'all for 3 minutes. Let's go. This the one. Needless favors. Needless favors.
Fake friends are always asking for favors. Every few days, they text or call with something they need. Whether it's borrowing $20 or getting a ride to the airport, fake friends will use you if you let them. To a fake friend, your time and resources are not important. They don't consider how their favors and demands inconvenience you because they don't view you as a friend or an equal.
And it be the stories for me. My cat got ran over, I lost my job, my this, the that. And then they'll bring up, them sob stories be the worst. And then they'll bring up something from like 20 years ago. But you don't tell them no. Hey man, listen, you remember back in 1995 when I gave you money for gas? Huh? Oh, you used to the crumbs? Hey, listen, hold on, Chris. I got you to do. Because see, you ain't about to talk. Hey, Chris, I got something for you.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Ow, it hurts. Finish her ass. Let's go.
In their mind, you're there to make their lives easier. But any real friend knows that's not how friendships work. Number 6, emotional distance.
Emotional distance. Y'all better pay attention to these red flags, because these red flags being here, look, they're there for a reason. They are there for a reason. Let's go.
Real friends make you feel included and valuable. They pay attention to your needs, and they enjoy spending time with you. But fake friends make you feel like an outsider. They consistently talk about things that don't relate to you. Even when you try to join the conversation, they keep you at arm's length. Time and time again, you make an effort to close the emotional distance between you, but fake friends want you to feel like an outsider. Why? Because it makes them feel better about themselves. Number 7, unfriendly competition.
Unfriendly competition. I told y'all, listen, if some of these friends be out here be in secret competition with you and still be losing.
Fake friends don't want to see you achieve, and when you do, they take it personally. It's common for fake friends to feel a strong sense of competition with you, especially if you're an ambitious and successful person. Sometimes that means directly competing for opportunities. Other times, fake friends will actively sabotage your success or undermine your achievements. In either case, this person does not have your best interests in mind, and that's a telltale sign of a disingenuous friendship. Number 8, canceling plans.
Ooh-wee. No, there's nothing wrong with putting up walls. We all got them walls, right? So we all got those walls that we put up, those barriers we put up. And it's sadly because we've been hurt so many times, right? But those barriers and those walls, we got to be sure to make sure we remove those walls once that person proves to us who they are. And I want people to understand something, because you always hear them trending statements like actions speak louder than words. If someone tells you something and does something the opposite, that is now a lie. Yeah. We got to start paying attention to people's behaviors instead of their words. People talk a hole in your ear, talk your whole damn head off, and never follow through with their actions. Let's go.
What happens when you make plans with a fake friend? Despite making plans days or weeks in advance, fake friends consistently cancel at the last second. They abandon your plans with little to no notice, and they rarely consider how their impulsivity impacts your life. Fake friends frequently choose their other friends and partners over you because in their mind, you're just not a priority. Number 9, leveraging mistakes. Fake friends will hold your mistakes over your head. They frequently bring up things.
Well, damn, Chris. Hey, Chris, your new nickname is Miss Red Flag.
Yeah, talk to him.
Let's go.
Things that you did wrong in the past, and they use those mistakes as leverage to push their own agendas. These toxic people consistently act like you owe them, all because of something you said months or years ago. To a fake friend, there's no such thing as forgive and forget. If your friends aren't willing to move on, they may be taking your friendship for granted. Number 10, betraying your trust.
Hey, this is a huge one. Excuse me. This is a huge one. Fake friends betray your trust. These cartoons be spitting bars.
Do you know someone who likes to gossip? You may assume your friends never gossip about you, but someone who gossips to you about other people, they probably gossip to other people about you.
If they gossip to you about other people, they will gossip to other people about you.
Yeah, talk to him.
But we will ignore these red flags.
To put it simply, fake friends like these don't value other people's trust. They act like your friend, but as soon as you turn your back, they spill all your secrets. All this person cares about is gaining attention from other people. If spilling your secrets will get people interested, a fake friend will not hesitate to betray your trust. Number 11, empty advice. Real friends will come to you for advice. When they have a problem, they listen to your thoughts and they genuinely consider the advice you give. In short, they value your opinions in a way that fake friends never do. A fake friend will come to you with their problems, but they aren't interested in your advice. They don't take your opinions seriously. In fact, they seem to enjoy the drama that's always swirling around them. Despite your earnest attempts to improve their lives, this person rarely listens to a word you say.
Listen, we gotta learn to start paying attention to the signs of fake friends. See, so many of y'all are people pleasers. So many of y'all seek validation in others. That shit can get you in trouble. If you don't see how much that can get you in trouble, just look at the young lady. 5 people supposed to be her friends. She ends up dead. They all come back home. Don't even stay there. Listen.
Because deep down, they don't want to change. Number 12, harsh judgments.
Listen, your friend, excuse me, damn, your friends, because people don't pay attention to this, your friends are supposed to uplift you. Your friends are supposed to support you. All that negative criticism, that's a red flag. If they got something negative to say about any and everything you do, if they never miss the opportunity to say something negative about anything you're doing, she said drink some water. You're not the boss of me. I'm gonna drink this water though.
A fake friend is unwilling and unable to accept you as you are. They constantly judge your decisions. Sometimes they make you feel insecure about your life choices. Whether or not you're making good choices is a different question, but your friends should support and encourage you, not judge you or put you down. You should feel comfortable discussing your problems with your friends. If you're afraid they'll judge or criticize you, then your friendship may not be as genuine as you think. Number 13, defensive patterns. It's difficult to...
Listen, does your friend, supposed friend, always get defensive whenever you say something to him? Watch your tone, Chris. Watch your tone. Does your friend always get defensive when you say something to them?
Be honest with a fake friend. You want to tell them what's on your mind, but you may be afraid that your honesty will damage your friendship. In general, fake friends aren't receptive to your feelings or opinions. When you're honest with them, they become defensive. They feel like you're trying to put them down, even though that's the last thing you want to do. Your honesty often triggers a harsh, disproportionate reaction. Your friend may get angry and insult your character. Maybe they ignore you for days on end. In either case, you learn to lie to this person because fake friends aren't interested in your honest feelings. Number 14, social selfishness.
These cartoons be spitting bars.
In a fake friendship, you can hardly get a word in. Your friend constantly talks about themselves as if the entire friendship revolves around their life and their problems. They don't ask you questions. They don't take an interest in what you're doing, and oftentimes they have no idea what's happening in your life. Maintaining a real friendship means listening as much as you talk. It means sharing details about your life and listening to details about theirs. If you know someone who dominates every conversation, carefully reflect on the quality of your friendship.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Signs of a fake friend. Do they always dominate the conversation? Is the conversation always about them? If when you speak about you, the conversation goes left or they ready to hang up, that is not your friend.
You may realize that this person is not your real friend. Number 15, creating debt. Fake friends look for opportunities to create favors and debts. Not only does it give them a sense of satisfaction, but favors and debts give this person control over your life. Whenever you make decisions, they can and will throw those debts in your face. They may...
Ooh-wee. Zatara, what's up? TJ, I know TJ here too. What's up, TJ?
They guilt you into doing what they want by acting like they saved you from a bad situation. Like many of the toxic behaviors on this list, creating debt is another way that fake friends try to manipulate your decisions. The truth is, you don't owe anyone anything, so don't let your fake friends tell you otherwise. Number 16, breaking boundaries.
Breaking boundaries. And let me tell y'all something. I'm going to use Shatara and Krish as an example. Check this out. If I tell Krish and Shatara, I don't like this, that is me setting a boundary. If they then decide that they will ignore that, it is now disrespect. And I did a whole show on boundaries, and I need people to understand something. If you set a boundary and someone crosses it, They don't respect you. And there needs to be consequences to them boundaries. The problem is we will let people break these boundaries and do nothing at all about it. And newsflash, we call that being an enabler.
Fake friends consistently invade your comfort zone. They ignore your boundaries and they force their opinions upon you because they don't respect you as an individual. Real friends know that your boundaries are important to you. They respect the limits you set and they preserve those limits at all costs. In other words, anyone who breaks your boundaries is not giving you the respect you deserve.
You feel attacked, Chris? Good, let's go.
Number 17, making trouble.
We all know them friends who always got to start some ish. If they always start trouble, signs of a fake friend.
Do you know someone who's constantly involved in drama? Fake friends are magnets for conflict, but they never take responsibility for the drama they cause. Instead, they pass the blame and play the victim. They act like the world is making them miserable when they're the ones stirring up trouble. Suddenly, it becomes your job to listen and console them whenever these conflicts arise. You might say to your friend, "Why don't you just apologize and move on?" But fake friends aren't willing to listen. Number 18, offensive comments.
Now let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. A true friend is not about to give you these little backhanded compliments. Josh, I see you with your little podcast. Ain't nothing little about my podcast. The Scraightup Podcast will be a household name. Watch your damn tone. I see you with your little business or whatever. Yeah. If they always making an offensive remark, that is not your friend.
When dealing with a fake friend, you may feel like they've crossed an emotional line. Fake friends rarely consider the feelings of others. They make jokes and hurtful comments that target your vulnerabilities. But when you speak up, it often backfires. Instead of apologizing for their actions, fake friends will tell you that you're being too sensitive. Well, here's the truth. You're not being too sensitive. You have every right to stand up for your feelings. If someone doesn't respect your emotional boundaries, they may not be a friend worth keeping around. Hey, thank you for watching Top Think and be
Listen, go follow Top Think. Let me tell y'all something. Yeah, whenever they put little of that shade, hey, Chris, I need you to stop enabling people, okay? I need you to stop that. These days, friends just ain't the same anymore. That young lady went over there with people that she thought she could trust. And look what happened to her. Look what happened to, real quick, before I forget. Hey, listen, y'all. If you love jewelry, please go check out tansiescandy.com. This beautiful necklace that y'all see right here is blinging. Yeah. Tansies Candy, people. Tansies Candy. Let me throw the link in here for y'all. Here you go. Right here. Tansies Candy. Please go check her out. That young lady is over there doing her thing. I mean, she got bracelets, earrings, watches, necklaces, you name it. Y'all go check her out. And for all of y'all, please support Black-owned businesses without asking for a discount.
Yeah, talk to him.
Whoa. Listen, the reason why I chose to end the show with signs of fake friends is because so many of us can't recognize those signs. And since we can't recognize those signs, we get ourselves in trouble. I just found out about that girl this morning. Yeah. If we don't pay attention to these signs, bad things happen. What happened to Shanquella Robinson was absolutely tragic, horrific, horrible, disgusting, pathetic, pitiful. I hope and pray that someone got something from this show today, that someone seen some of these signs that we just discussed and recognized that that's somebody they got close to them right now. Okay? Because at the end of the day, you only live once. Why let somebody put you in a position to receive harm just because there are a lot of bitter, miserable people in this world? It sucks, but that's just the way it is. And I need y'all to pay attention to these signs. Gidget, how you doing? I need y'all to pay attention to these signs. Okay? Now, for all of y'all who've been following me for a while, some of y'all been like Chris and Kiefer and a couple of y'all been following me since my Twitch days. Just now really bringing the Scraightup Podcast to Facebook. I got good news for y'all. Here very soon, I will go back to doing my show Monday through Friday. I haven't picked the time yet, but it will be every morning, probably about 11 o'clock. So 10, 11 o'clock, somewhere around there. I will, within the next few weeks, get everything set up to where I can do the show Monday through Friday every single morning. And for those of you who don't know, on this show, we don't talk about no BS. We don't talk about no drama and BS. I will report the news and bring shows of substance. Watch your tone, Meek. Meek, watch your damn tone. Watch your damn tone, Meek. Watch your damn tone now. Watch your damn tone. Watch your damn tone. I got you to do. I will be doing the show Monday through Friday again. And if I choose not to do it Monday through Friday, I will at least do it 3 days out the week. Okay? And I worked hard building this platform from scratch. I try to bring everything of substance, and whenever I report on a show, on some news, I make sure I research it thoroughly. I'm never going to put out any kind of bad information. I hope you all truly got something from this. Even though it was a pop-up show, I hope you truly got something from this. And who knows? Come tomorrow, I might jump up and do a show on lying and manipulation. Yeah. Lying and manipulation, because those are real big these days. For each and every last one of y'all, there is no me without you. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for sharing, commenting, being here, listening. Special shout out to TJ. TJ, drop your link in here so people can, I'm one of them people who, I don't mind you advertising your stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want to see people grow. So listen, TJ, drop your princess. I be messing that up, right? My bad. But drop your link, man, if you like shirts and all that kind of stuff. She do it all. She dope with it. You know what I'm saying? Tara, you are not safe, young lady. I asked you to be a guest on this show, so y'all know, Chris can tell you, Tara, I will not leave you alone until you become a guest on this show. I promise I ain't. I promise I ain't. I'm gonna be at your neck for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I lock in on you to be a guest on my show, that shit's gonna happen. So it ain't no running. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no running. No, none of that. We need you to be a guest on this show. I love having guests. If y'all got topics for me, drop them in here. You can email me at scraightuppodcast@outlook.com. You can inbox me, whatever. Put it on a post, whatever. Any topic y'all want me to cover, I'm going to cover it, but I think tomorrow I'm going to get up and speak on, there it goes, Princess Customs and More, LLC. Hey, Chris, you better tell her. You better tell her. Hey, listen, I don't just, hey, if I lock on to you, you're coming on this show. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. You're coming on the show. If I peg, now understand why I do it. One, if I peg you to be on my show, it's because I think highly of you. That's the first thing, right? Because I don't just bring anybody on my show. I worked hard to build this shit. Y'all see how it looked? I put a lot of money, time, and effort into building this shit from scratch. So I take pride in my shit. I'm not just about to have any person on my damn show. Watch your damn tone, Shatara.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Ow, it hurts. Finish your ass. Right? Watch your damn tone, Shatara. Yeah, that wasn't my fault, Chris. I didn't know that they was going to go back to one of my posts from like a year and some change ago and put me on restriction for 24 hours. I ain't know that. You know what I'm saying? I got your payment. I got your payment. Come on, come get it. Come get your payment. I got your payment. You know what I'm saying? I got a payment for you. You know what I'm saying? Keep on talking that crazy stuff. Latanya Polk, hey, how you feeling? Thank you. I appreciate it. I built it from scratch. Everything you see from the intros to the graphics to the, everything you see, I built from scratch. I just did you, Tatar. I just did you. What you gonna do about it? Like, so listen, understand something, y'all. If you're just now watching, Jessica, thank you so much. Please come back. Don't let this just be your first and only time coming to check me out. Like I said, typically, I'm supposed to do shows Sundays at 11:30 a.m., but I used to do Monday through Friday, and I'm about to get back to that real soon. So it's going to be pop-up shows here and there. I'm going to be testing the different times to see what's the best time to do it in the mornings. So I might pop up with another show tomorrow morning and do one on lying and manipulation. But y'all follow me, man. Listen, don't let this be your only time. People who have been following me will tell you every single show is of substance and awareness. It's a judgment-free zone. I never let anybody come and disrespect anybody's opinion, none of that. In fact, I cuss them the hell out if they try to do it. Because people got to stop thinking that their opinion is a fact. That's what we do, right? Sharon, you said you missed the link. I didn't post the link, but here you go. You talking about the one I just played with the cartoons? Let me make sure I clarify. Hey, watch your tone, Chris. Watch your tone. Watch your tone. Yeah, but thanks, TJ. Yeah, I will very soon. I will be back Monday through Friday. I will be back Monday through Friday very soon. 11 a.m., huh? Okay, Sharon, here you go. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate it. Make sure y'all hit follow, man. Make sure y'all hit follow. 1 sec. Let me get this video for, excuse me. Let me get this video for Sharon real quick. Because I always keep the links to the videos that I play because I know it's helpful to people. So, where's it? I know it's helpful to people. I have a subscription to this, to all these different things, Top Think and all these places on YouTube. So I'm able to actually play their videos. Here you go. Here you go. Hey, watch your tone, Chris. Watch your tone. Miss Sharon, there you go. There you go. There's the link for Signs of a Fake Friend. But listen, very, very soon, I will be back Monday through Friday. I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. I am going to make sure I keep reporting the news for everybody. I also do shows of substance. Like I said, tomorrow morning, I'll probably wake up and do a show on lying and manipulation. All right, lying and manipulation. So make sure y'all hit follow. My page is a creator page. I know y'all see a lot of people who pretend to be digital creators out here, but I'm actually a digital creator in real life. Videographer, audio engineer, all of that. So hit follow, man, and come check your boy out, because I'm going to keep spitting these bars. The Scraightup Podcast will be a household name. Why? Because all the beautiful people like Sharon, Krish, Shatara, even though they get on my damn nerves, Jessica, TJ, who I missed? LaTanya, all the beautiful people like y'all gonna help me get there. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate each and every last one of y'all. Tune in tomorrow. She said 11 o'clock. I might as well just do it at 11 o'clock. I got it to do. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Terrence Mitchell Beats.
Look here, man. Y'all should already know with Terrence Mitchell on the beats and Josh Scraightup on the track, it was gonna be epic. Scraightup Podcast, Josh give it to him raw. Is the hat tip straight the beer right, y'all? Cause I'ma be pretty as I give it to you raw. Watch your tone, buddy. Take it down, son. Cause round here, dog, it's pretty girls with guns. Scraightup Podcast, man. Best in the land. Got the right mindset, but it can go left, man. From intellectual conversation, yeah, get deep. So I like them nasty, they twerking in they seats. Josh give it to them raw. Ooh, we spit bars round here. Yes, indeed. It's some mentions out here that they all hate. Why Josh got the